Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now I'm going to do this video like I did my very first YouTube video. No Twitter involved. I'm just going to use Google searches. That's it. We're going to talk about XRP hitting 589 in the future. So XRP predicted to hit 589. The Simpsons did it, or did they? The Simpsons cartoon sitcom has become known for its sometimes accurate predictions, whether it was Donald Trump's presidency, a Nobel Prize winner, or Olympic results. Bullish Ripple investors are now hoping that another one of its forecasts could come true. The animated series seemingly predicted that the XRP cryptocurrency would surpass 589. But guess what? They never predicted XRP to hit 589. Notably, the idea that XRP could potentially hit $589 sprang up last year amid the circulation of a fake Simpsons image. The image depicts Bart Simpson scribbling XRP to hit 589 plus by end of year on a board. The show is famous for making subtle predictions, some of which have materialized. But even though The Simpsons didn't predict XRP to hit 589, can it still get there? So primarily, the 589 theory has three possibilities of occurring, according to the XRP community. The first and most widely discussed method is the launch of xRapid, which will push the price of the coin due to a huge increase in trading volume. Second is that the increased burn of XRP as fees in this trading volume will drive the price. There also exist proponents that believe that 58.9 is the atomic mass of cobalt, which is the name of an update that is slated to increase the speed of XRP. The most likely of these three is the launch of xRapid, will push the price of XRP to 589. xRapid is Ripple's fastest product till date for cross-border transactions and utilizes XRP as a bridge currency for transferring between borders. Now, honestly, I believe XRP will surpass 589 at some point. What's going to get it there, though? Back 2 years ago, everything was conspiracy theory. CBDCs were 10 years away. They weren't going to happen, within a few short years. But now we also got to talk about tokenization, and you got to talk about the XRP ledger and all the projects onboarding adding value to XRP as well. So let's continue, because there's also this right here, SWIFT. In response to Ripple, SWIFT launched the Global Payments and Innovation Initiative, GPII, an initiative that improves on the base of SWIFT's system, but includes a set of rules that makes banks' behaviors more reasonable when it comes to delays and opaque charging. Despite the improvements, this GPII technology still lags behind Ripple in all aspects of money transfers. So much so that SWIFT even considered developing a blockchain alternative themselves. After a failed attempt, the head of banking at SWIFT recognized blockchain technology is not straightforward to scale, and it is not yet appropriate to do so. To this day, SWIFT still has the advantage of having over 10,000 adherents on its network, but Ripple is catching up quickly. Their latest partnership is with Santander, who wishes to offer frictionless payments between UK, Brazil, Spain, and Poland. But since then, you could also add the UAE. You could look at Asia blowing up around Ripple and XRP. Then you got to look at some of the BRICS countries also utilizing RippleNet and XRP. So everything's changing. And I think what's going to happen, what's going to really push the price of XRP is Ripple stealing more and more business away from SWIFT. But let's continue, because there's also this, FedNow. Ripple partners such as Volante Technologies, ACI Worldwide, and Finastra are actively working on the U.S. Federal Reserve's instant payment system, FedNow. And I think Ripple is tied in there directly as well. And I think even the United States is going to utilize XRP in the future. I think Ripple has been working with the Fed as far back as 2016, 2017, maybe even earlier. And even Jerome Powell talking about the Grateful Dead, I think that was a nod to Ripple. But then there's this as well. So right now, the IMF is planning for a CBDC platform. CBDC should not be fragmented national propositions. To have more efficient and fairer transactions, we need systems that connect countries. For this reason, at the IMF, we are working on the concept of a global CBDC platform, says Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva. But then the XRP Army found this. Meanwhile, the XRP Army discovered a March 2023 report by the IMF titled Trust Bridges and Money Flows, a digital marketplace to improve cross-border payments, which mentions Ripple and XRP. The paper presents, among other things, a model for a global marketplace for more efficient cross-border exchange of tokenized money. The model remains exploratory and is intended to lay an initial blueprint to encourage further scrutiny and debate, says the IMF report, which sees two key benefits in setting up a marketplace for tokenized money: interoperability and more cost-effective foreign exchange trading. So we know the IMF absolutely loves Ripple and XRP. They have mentioned them multiple times in the past. So you got FedNow, you got the IMF, you got all these other countries coming on board with Ripple at the same time. But what else is really going to push the price of XRP is on-demand liquidity. Ripple's ODL service may not be a newcomer to the fintech landscape, but it continues to solidify its position as an innovative game changer in the realm of cross-border transactions. This compelling solution, powered by the digital asset XRP, holds the potential to redefine traditional financial paradigms, particularly when it comes to cost efficiency and speed. Cross-border transactions have long been a source of friction in global finance. The conventional process involves pre-funding local currency accounts and are often burdened with high cost and time-consuming procedures. Enter ODL, Ripple's solution that has been quietly transforming this landscape for several years. So Ripple, for years now, has been out there laying out all that groundwork. Later, XRP will flow through this entire system. That's when me and you get rich, because we're not Ripple investors, we're XRP investors. And a lot of people still don't realize that yet. They're still stuck on the idea that Ripple and XRP are the same thing. So let's take a look at factors that might influence the price of XRP also. Emerging market. Cryptocurrency is an emerging market, and in Ripple's XRP is no different. Even though crypto is gaining popularity, it's still a relatively small market when compared to traditional currencies. This means that even relative small influences, such as a group of people holding XRP, can influence the price. That's why I always said we're still early. Once Ripple goes live, or once XRP goes live throughout the entire world, that's when you're going to be too late. People are going to get priced out very fast. They're going to regret never getting into XRP. The Bitcoin maxis at that point will be gone. You'll never hear from them again because they'll know you were always right. Speculation. The crypto market runs on speculation. In order to make profits, investors bet that the price will rise or fall by buying and selling cryptocurrencies such as XRP. If investors can pick when the price of XRP will burst upward and buy right before it does, then they can make huge profits. That's why I said Crypto is not for the impatient. If somebody's thinking that they're going to come in on Monday and get rich by Friday, they're in the wrong industry, because crypto is a patience game. And speculation, I even speculate, but at least I tell you when I'm speculating. But the reason speculation is important is it gets more people to buy into XRP at the same time. I was a victim of speculation when I bought my first XRP. I remember watching a video and somebody was talking about the price going to 10K. And I was like, wow, I got to get in on this right now. And I think the price back then was like 17 cents or 16 cents per XRP. And that's what I mean. You know, a lot of people, though, when they talk, even though they're speculating, it sounds like it's fact. It sounds like this is going to happen very soon. But then it wasn't even 2 years later, all of a sudden the SEC sued Ripple. And then the price came plummeting down. A lot of people lost hope then, left crypto for good. Me, I held strong, because by the time the lawsuit took place, I knew more about XRP and what I was holding. That's why I continued holding it, because I know it has a great future in front of it. Purely digital asset. Most cryptocurrencies, such as XRP, are purely digital assets. So these assets that have no real tangible value, that aren't backed by any physical commodity or currency. But that's about to change with XRP and XLM and a lot of these other ISO coins. Because now the IMF is talking about asset-backed stable coins. Think about XRP sitting at a more stable high price in the future, backed by real-world assets. Scarcity. Like many other cryptocurrencies, XRP was designed around the principle of infinite supply. In fact, Ripple has a finite quantity of 100 billion. No more XRPs will ever be created after this, and the number of XRPs will decrease over time, as is consumed with every transaction that's made. This means that XRP, like many other tokens, has a form of token burning mechanism in place. So each time a transaction is completed using XRP, a small amount is put up by the sender, and the XRP is destroyed in the process, which reduces this amount from the total supply. So as more people continue to purchase XRP and use the Ripple platform, there is bound to be scarcity, which can cause its price to skyrocket. Now, a lot of people say the price is never going to skyrocket because there's way too much XRP. But nobody knows that for sure. Think about every country in the world utilizing XRP in the future. I could still see that playing out at some point because it makes sense. Fed monetary cycle. The Fed often raises interest rates to fight inflation, and it's known fact that higher interest rates can trigger market volatility, especially in an already unstable market like cryptocurrency. So whenever interest rates increase, expect the price of XRP to rise and or fall sharply. That volatility is why people buy crypto. They like the idea that it could skyrocket at any time, and it could also dump out at any time. But you know, you live for that moment where it absolutely takes off, and you're making a massive amount of money. Regulatory issues. Now, this is something that could set off the price of XRP. The judge coming out, making that decision in favor of Ripple. All of a sudden, the price takes off. And some people are now predicting a price of $30. And I said it before, I think it's going to easily surpass $10. I think it's going to come in somewhere between $10 and $20. But who knows? It might go even higher than that. A lot of things have been happening around Ripple and XRP. A lot of growth. Look at the XRP ledger as well. But then there's this, the buyback. And I never really like to talk about this because I don't think this is ever going to happen. But the reason I don't see it happening, too many moving parts. In other words, they're starting to value in NASA and the military, and XRP is not going to capture all the world's value. Hence the reason there's XLM and XDC. Sure, XRP is going to move a lot of money, bank-to-bank money. Other payments are going to be involved in there as well. But then you got to factor in that XLM is going to move the person-to-person money. XDC is going to move all the world's trade money. The other thing I don't like about the fact of the buyback is that the price keeps changing. Initially, it was $37,500. Then all of a sudden it went to $50K, and now it went as high as $128,000. But who knows? Maybe at some point XRP will be deemed an ESDR and the government will want to buy our XRP. So can we get to 589? That's the big question. XRP targets $589. Once a pipe dream, now a short distant reality. XRP's epic target of 589 feels closer due to recurring historic patterns. Ripple's legal case outcome will deeply impact XRP's adoption and utility. The XRP community urged to stay steady amid impending crypto market turbulence. You know, this is how I see XRP getting to 589. And I think it's very well achievable because, first off, it's going to be all about utility. What XRP is built for. That trust layer in between two countries working as a global currency bridge. On top of that, you got to factor in tokenization now. You got to factor in the XRP ledger. Ripple stealing more business away from Swift year over year. So if I'm going to tell you right now, I think 589 at some point is imminent. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.